Yo, 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 what's up, man? This Gutter Talk ENT. I'm coming to y'all today with another prison story. Today, I'm gonna take y'all to the state prison when I was in there, man. Like, like in the state prison, man, in South Carolina, you gotta go through this shit called Kirkland. And it's like, it's orientation. You know what I'm saying? Like, what it is, like, you go through there, you're supposed to be there, like, about 30 days, but everybody know how Kirkland is, man. You might go to Kirkland and be there 30 days. You might go there and be there 90 days. You might go there and be there 60 days. You might be there down to 5 months. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what type of charges you got, how your classification going or whatever, that's how they gonna do that. But anyway, enough of that. I left Kirkland and went to Ridgeland Correctional. It's a level 2 facility. Now, Ridgeland, man, listen. For those of y'all who are viewing us that been to Ridgeland, y'all know what time it is, man. Especially, I was there 2012 to 2000, I think 16. I left in 16 to end, and I got there in the middle of 2012. But anyway, man, listen, that was a gladiator school, man. I'm talking about, like, the gangs control that shit. I don't give a fuck who you is, man. If you was neutral, you didn't control the yard. You know what I'm saying? Unless you had a nigga that banged somewhere in your vicinity, like in your circle or whatever. Like, it wasn't like, it wasn't saying that niggas that were neutral was soft. It was more so showing that if you don't have numbers, you don't have no power, man. Them boys had numbers, so they controlled a lot of shit that came, to the yard. So anyway, with that being said, man, listen. My first year in that motherfucker, man, it risen 2012 to 2013. Man, listen. I was buying phone time because, hell, I ain't had nothing but a year. You know what I'm saying? I had a year for probation violation for the state. But I had to go back and face my charges, you know what I'm saying, for armed robbery and shit. So, boom. They took me goddamn to court, you know what I'm saying? Like, this probably been like about 4 months before I got ready to get released back to the county after I served my probation violation. They took me to court and I received, 10 years. So I had to do 85% of that, which is 8 years, 6 months. But I wound up doing 8 years, 10 months. That's a long story. Whole nother story. But anyway, so when I caught the time, now this in 2013, you know what I'm saying? Thought I was getting ready to go home because I was going to go back and try to make the bond and get the hell on out of there. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't work like that. So boom, I fucked around, caught the time, wind up catching the time, went back to Ridge, and now I want a phone. You know what I'm saying? I got time to do now. This ain't no year no more. This 10 years. I got to do 8 years, 6 months. So boom. Shit. I said, man, I know I ain't going to get it in the dorm I'm at because the dorm I was in was the bad dorm. Usually, yeah, it was a lot of shit going on down there, but niggas wasn't, like, niggas already had people buying the shit that they was getting, all type of shit. I don't want to go too deep into that. But anyway, man, long story short, I went to the dorm next door to me, called Charleston Dorm. Boom. I'm over there at Charleston Dorm. Shit, it's different from Buford. Buford was the jungle. Charleston was great too. It was like you had a little something going on, but it wasn't dangerous like how Buford was. Like, so boom, I'm in there. Shit, I like the vibe already because I'm the type of nigga, I'm gonna adapt anywhere. I always be in the jungles every yard I go to. But when I get tired of being in that motherfucker, I stay out the way enough, you know what I'm saying, for them to move me. So boom, when they move me, I go where I can go with the phones or whatever it, try to make some money. And that was later on down the line in the state bid. But anyway, when I got to Charleston Dorm, shit, I met some individuals from the city, you know what I'm saying? Some from different parts of town. But it didn't mean nothing when I was locked up back there, man. Because guess what? We all from goddamn Spartanburg. So boom. Man, I fucked around, linked with a little young nigga, man, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna got there, say his name or nothing like that, but he was a little young guy from Spartanburg or whatever. Shit, me and him had been kicking it. Me and this nigga got close like that, bro. I'm talking about, man, like, We from 2 separate towns. Our hoods done beef like a motherfucker. But me and him got like that back there. Because real recognize real. So boom. Long story short, shit, as we had done got cooler and shit, this had been like probably about like 8 months into us being cool. Shit. No, it wasn't 8 months. I'm gonna say about it was about 3 months, because it didn't take long to get a phone. So it was about 3 months into it. One of his people sent word from lockup saying that a nigga on the other side of our dorm, which was on the B side, didn't pay the money for that phone, didn't pay the rest of the money to him because he got locked up. The dude thought he was gonna shit him. So boom, me, the little young guy from Spartanburg, and the guy from Rock Hill, South Carolina, we went over there and shit. We was going to get that motherfucker. We went over there. It was like 5:45 in the morning when they were doing breakfast. Boom, we went out the door. Went straight to the other side. The other side, they went to eat already. So we went up to the room. I know this nigga probably ain't went to eat if he got a phone. So boom, went up there. He wasn't in there. But his roommate came to the door. He opened the door. One of the homies was like, shit, hey man, he was like, man, what's up, man, with that phone? Yeah. Shit. It was a white dude too that we was talking to. He looked at us like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and just started back watching TV. Like, we wasn't even standing there. So the dude from Rock Hill, like, hey man, what's up, man? Such and such sent us a word from lockup to get that phone or whatever. So goddamn, the white dude was like, well, my roommate is not here or whatever, yeah. So you gotta take that up with him. So I had to have about enough of that shit. Because for one, man, this nigga, he was trying to, I felt like, man, he felt like we wasn't no threat. So I came off the hip off top. Had my little goddamn little knife on me and shit. Man, I ain't stabbed him up and nothing, but I pulled out, and when he seen how serious I was looking, I said, man, yo, what the fuck that phone at? And when I did it, I put the knife up to that nigga cheek. I didn't draw blood or nothing. I just poked that nigga with it. Man, the whole time, the white dude was sitting on the phone. He said, huh, man, here. That's all you had to say, man. That's what he said when I touched him with that knife. I'm talking about, man, it changed his whole fucking attitude, man. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, got the phone. I like, man, fuck that, man. We roll out, boom. Left out the building or whatever. Shit. Them boys come back. I'm like, damn, boy, I know it's finna be some static behind this phone. You know what I'm saying? We took somebody's phone. This shit like a car back here. You know, the phone will get the job done back there. So, boom. The niggas like, I'm looking around and shit. I'm watching the boy come back. I'm trying to see who gonna try to come over there. Cause whoever try to come to our side that's affiliated with the dude that we took the goddamn line from, they gonna goddamn get it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So boom. They come back. Shit, ain't nobody came though. You know what I'm saying? People know we did what we did because the word started spreading. But wasn't nobody trying to pull up. You feel me? Because I'm not saying that we was, like treacherous on the yard, but that wasn't nobody else's business. You know what I'm saying? We handled that business, and that's what it was. And we were willing to go against whoever felt like that shit was wrong. You feel me? Shit, the nigga didn't pay, so we took it. So we took the phone. Shit, I told on Spartanburg, I was like, man, shit, bro, this us right here, cause the guy from Rock Hill, he already had one. So it was a little flip phone. Shit, 2013 flip phone. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't too bad. You feel me? Now I can reach out to my people, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it's so crazy. Took the phone, moving so fast, didn't even get the fucking charger, man. So we was sharing the charger with a nigga and shit like that. But other than that, though, man, like, hey, it was a great experience, man, because ever since I had got that phone, I never looked back. I had that phone from 2013 until 2015. When I got 2015, they had moved me to the other dorm called Savannah, because they changed my dorm to a character dorm while I was in there. But I stayed in, you know what I'm saying, because I was like, shit, I know this would be a good cover up for what I got going on. Because at that time, you know what I'm saying, like, hey, I was doing what I do when I was dealing with people that already been in position on the yard, you feel me? So I was a hustler, so I'm gonna make it happen. The main thing I was concerned about is keeping food in my locker. If I ain't done nothing else at the beginning, I kept food. I kept food. You feel me? Like, it was times that I had so much goddamn food, and that was later on into the bid, like when I got to Evans and really got all the way in position. That's a whole nother story too. But man, listen, it was times I had about $700-800 worth food on my canteen on my floor in my cell. And if people viewing this video that was locked up with me at Evans, they'll tell you, man, I ain't lying. Put it in the comments too that I ain't lying, because I don't want nobody to think that I'm capping about what I'm saying. Everything I tell y'all is true. I promise y'all, everything I tell y'all about this shit is true. So with that being said though, man, that concludes how I had first got my first phone in the state prison. But my next video will be about when I got caught with my first phone in the state prison. And that was the phone that I just was telling y'all about. And I'll tell y'all about that one coming soon tomorrow. Thank you. Peace.